Hi everyone, welcome back to Stationeers. We're on planet Venus, and this is episode 38. The storm light has just come on. There's a storm coming in, so I've got to go out and out there and connect up the storm gas cooling, the storm cooling logic up, so that we're collecting storm gas. But I have noticed some other problems. One of them is this: these are in darkness, even with the grow light on. So I don't know. It was working before. This light was reaching out there before, but it's not reaching there anymore. So I don't know what the deal is, but I'm going to have to reverse this storm light and put it on the other line instead. This grow light. Another problem is this isn't working. I have to go and reset the logic up there. To just flick a couple of switches basically to get this composter composting again. So yeah, we've got quite a bit of work up our sleeves. I want to get this thing going. I need to clear this line so I can start growing my other plants. So I might rip this up, and we have to figure out where the logic is on this thing, where the cabling is on this thing. I have to make a bunch of pipes, hydroponic trays, although I think I've got some hydroponic trays I haven't put down yet. So yeah, these things here are... I need a lot more than this anyway. So yeah, we need to get this going. We'll just chuck these in here. I'm going to need a bunch more as well. But anyway, so the lighting for this, yeah, so the light was connected. What's going on here? Yeah, so this is where the cable is going, but I want the cable to go down this line instead. That's the deal. So let's poke it through the wall. I mean, we could get up in the ceiling and do this if we wanted to. And let's get rid of the existing cables that are up there. I think that's it. I don't think there's one there. No. And where does my line go? Yeah, I thought it went down there. That's fine. So we just rip these up. I've now disconnected all my grow lights, so we're going to have to... I think that's it. Yep, this isn't using up a cable, so I know that I've got it. So the grow light has to be put on this line instead. Which means we need to figure out exactly where it's going to go. It has to go around like this, but I don't think that's going to do it. That's not going to reach that end plant there. So I have to do it like this. I'm going to have one lopsided light, unfortunately. Okay, and then we have to just basically connect this up to here like this. I think that's right. And if I just do this, the grow light should work. No. There's a line that goes down here like this. I'm trying to do this blind. Does it work now? Yes, it does. Okay, and these are growing. Barely growing, but it's not in darkness, so it'll start growing. This is growing poorly. Still says barely growing. Barely growing means it's not growing at all. Poorly means it's growing slightly. Okay, we've got one of these lights working. Actually, no, we'll just leave it on because those ones desperately need light, I think. And I think we've got the same problem downstairs as well. I don't know why I didn't just leave these in my backpack. I've got a storm incoming. I need to get down there and do this. So this light here would be exactly the same. If I turn this on, yeah, darkness, and that light will be the same as well. So what we need to do is we need to rip up these cables and run them down the other line like this, and just basically mirror what we did above. Okay, get rid of that, rip this up, and yeah, I think we want it like this. So it's a bit lopsided, unfortunately, but it has to be done. Maybe I can find some other way to make it more symmetrical later on. Right now I'm just interested in get it working, get these things growing again. Okay, they're now thriving. They're now happy. They weren't happy before. Okay, and yeah, as for the... Yeah, we've got to we've got to finish off this line here. We need to get liquid pipes and we need to get cables down so that we can connect up the rest of this stuff. Anyway, let's go get our storm logic in place before the storm arrives. I assume we've got quite a bit of time up our sleeve before then. And I'm going to need a lot of cables anyway, because I need to cook up these machines to grow, to cook. Okay, there we go, and there we go. Let's get
Oxygen
this.
low.
Oh, she's doing it again. I think I know why. I think it's if the percentage of oxygen in the room that I'm sitting is too low when I put my helmet on, I get an oxygen low warning. But if the oxygen percentage is high enough, I don't get an oxygen low warning. It's something like that. Now, how much time do we have? 2:58. Okay, I think I've already set all the logic on these things already, pretty much. There's still an active vent going right now, which is sucking gas into here. That can keep going. That's going to be batched with the other ones, and that's going to be hooked up with the other ones very soon. So this is our outside temperature. Outside temperature, that's fine. This one is our tank. Okay, we're going to turn this off, and we need to rechange which tank we're reading from. So we're not going to read from that tank anymore. We're going to go with the tank small 420. Yeah, that one there. And we want to know the pressure. Okay, so there we go. And so those readers are fine. The writer gets done last. Okay, the compare units. This is the outside temperature. Outside temperature less than 673. Yeah, that's good. Now this one here is tank pressure less than 40,000. Yeah, and we just changed that. So I'll just cycle those buttons just to get that working. And now the gate unit should be the outside temperature and the compare. It should be an and, okay, and that's 673, that's 40,000. Okay, now we just have to set the batch writer. Logic gate storm cooling output is going to be on the active vent, and that's going to be on. I'll just cycle that as well. Okay, now all our active vents are connected to that system, all 7 of them, so they'll activate the moment the storm arrives, I hope, which is going to be 168. Oh, that thing switched off, so the logic kicked in for that. We'll just have a quick check down here to see what's going on with these tanks. So yeah, so this is only 2.84. That's going to boost immediately. 5.99 megapascals. So that's at 21. That's at 115. This is supposed to be 70. So this hasn't recovered yet. But yeah, now I'm about to pump a bunch more gas in. It's going to get a lot hotter. 196. 263. Why is this one not cooling? It's just staying at 115. Even though I've got... That's at 21. This one should be cooling down using this stuff. Maybe this stuff is just too hot. Differential pressure. This one is not. It's 140. It's going really, really slowly. I guess because there's so much gas in there. And this one's completely wrecked. And that. Whoa. It's got nothing in it. Did I not connect this up? Oh, one of my tanks is not connected. Okay. Let's quickly get to this. How long have I got before the storm arrives? 95 seconds. That one, oh, I never completed this. Whoa. Okay, well, let's grab this one. Yeah, it's safe to grab that one. That's good. Okay, we'll put this one back. This is supposed to connect to that tank there. So, yeah, we're meant to have a pipe that goes down and down. How am I doing this? Along here, I think. And that's supposed to connect into that tank there. And this is supposed to connect into this tank here. And that has to go down and wrap around and connect up. 50 seconds. Okay, I never actually did this. Okay, so where is it? It's there. That's the one. And that just basically, just like the others, it circles around and connects up to this tank here. Like that. And there we go. Now we've got it into the tank. I got to make sure those air conditioners didn't switch themselves off. But okay, that dropped the pressure dramatically. What about these other tanks? That's connected. Yeah, that's our 275, 322. Okay, and yep. 425. It should be 420. Air conditioners all on. I got to check the upstairs one as well. I'm just checking. Yeah, they're all on. Okay, let's check the. We have to get the valves opened as well. And that storm is going to. Oh, it's arrived already. Okay. Did I turn off these air conditioners by accident? No. Okay, we've got storm cooling going. We don't want to turn that last one, but we want all these other valves to be flooding that storm gas down the system. Is this one on? Good. Yep. 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 Okay, so that's going to mess up our temperatures really badly. They're all going to heat up like crazy. But on the other hand, I can see the particles. We are collecting, hopefully a ton of storm gas is being collected at the moment into these tanks. And this one here should also be collecting gas. It's not. Why is that one not connected? It's on a batch writer. Did I put it on a different system? The rest of them are good. This one should be going up as well. I don't know why it's not. Oh, I'm using this logic writer here, aren't I? Okay. Let's turn that off. Active vent atmosphere tank on. This one's not collecting any gas at all, and it's supposed to be. Let's turn the batch writer off and back on again. If we go batch writer, we'll just cycle this button and we'll go on. Okay, so all the active vents should now be working. This should be collecting pressure up. It's not collecting anything. Why is it not collecting anything? I can't go outside. There's a storm on. Okay, well that's a bit of a mystery. The rest of these tanks are filling up, which is good. Do I have that active vent on a different system? No, they all should all be on that same system. This one should be going up in pressure, and it's not. I don't know why it isn't. It's cooling down because the radiators should be cooling it down, but the active vent itself is not working. But yeah, good to see all these others collecting up. 6 megapascals. 6 megapascals. Oh, but it's not flooding down the system yet because I think this one has 2 tanks on it, so it's at 7 megapascals. It's not until these things cross 7 megapascals that the gas will start to go down the line into the colder tanks. Okay, that's fine. I like the fact that these are collecting up. I hate the fact that this one's not collecting anything. But I don't think I'd be able to get outside and do anything about it. Maybe we can. We might be able to. Let's have a check. I don't have much in the way of oxygen on me, but okay. Oh, I've got a trader out here as well. What do you want, buddy? I can sell him a mining drill. Yeah, my starting mining drill. Okay, I'll get that ready for him. I've got an active vent up here that's supposed to be on. So... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, that's not good. I have to get at the other side of the base if I want to get up there. I'll just go underneath our landing pads. I have a plan for this area underneath the landing pad, believe it or not. Got big plans for it. But right now, I've got a more important thing to do. You can barely see. Okay, so the storm's coming from this side, so I'll jetpack up and over the building on this side. Assuming I can find a high spot so that I'm up against the frame. Oh, there's no high spot. Okay, what if we do it from right back? Okay, that's not bad. Okay, let's see if we can wriggle through here and see what's going on. Oh, this active vent is on. So they're all on. It's just not... Okay, it's just going up really slowly. Why is this thing struggling to put more gas into the system? I don't actually know. Is the gas leaking out somewhere? All the other tanks are filling up nicely. Oh, it's because I'm filling up a super duper large tank. So I am increasing the amount of gas in the tank, but because the tank is so large, it's very hard to increase the pressure in there. So I think I am gaining stuff from it. It doesn't look like it's going up all that much, but I guess it is. Okay, well, mystery solved.
Health low.
It is going up, just it's trying to fill up a large tank, and there's the problem. And, okay, let's get out of here. Let's get that mining drill ready for this guy. There's a ton of other problems that need to be solved, though. Gosh, the storms are vicious. I could have done a bit of mining while I was out there. One thing I do need is liquid pipes. I got 42 steel here. There we go. Silicon is there. Let's grab it. Yeah. So I've got 40. Yeah, we can just make 42 liquid pipes, I think. Storm's still going. Pipes, liquid, insulated liquid pipes. Let's go. Let's see if we have any others floating around as well. No, we don't. Oh, we need this, where is it? Mining drill. Yep. So we're going to sell this to the trader when we get a chance. And we'll check out the other traders when the storm is over. No, I got no liquid pipes. Okay. Yeah, so just keep making them. I'm also going to need a bunch of hydroponic trays. I've got tons, but I think I need more. Should we make all 14? Do I have any more iron anywhere? Is there any iron in here? There's no iron up there. No, I've got no iron. I've got 2 grams in there, and do I really want to turn it all into insulated pipes? I don't know, but I do need some cables. I know I've got 43 of them. I'm going to need a lot more. Let's just get that going. This steel can go back in here. We've got copper. That's a lot of copper. How much copper I got in there? Okay, we'll do that. And there's gold, 88 gold. Okay, we'll put 88 gold in there as well. And silver can go up here, all tidied up. I've got plans for this tank. I've got plans for this uranium. Hopefully our system though is, yeah, so that's up to 23 megapascals. But yeah, these are 11.4 now. So that means the gas will be flooding down the line and heating everything up here. So this is almost at 60 degrees now. Storm is still raging. Okay, it's been good. We got a lot of that storm gas. It's much cooler than the atmospheric gases. Yeah, they're all nice temperatures. They're actually below what the air conditioners are trying to do for us. That's fine. Well, not that one. That one's trying to get to 320. This is trying to get to 370. That's good. But yeah, this is the problem. After this storm, we're going to have to wait quite a long time for our system to fix itself, and then we can turn water creation back on again. Storm is still raging out there. It's quite incredible. We got a lot of work to do. Another thing that was a problem was the compost. Yeah, see the activate button isn't on. This logic's not working. I don't know why. But if I turn this off and just cycle this button and then turn it on again, boom, it's green. It's working again. I need that composter working. Once I've got a lot of water production coming in, I'm going to want to... oh, storm's over. Yeah, cables are done. We got a lot of cables here. That's fine. I'm about to use a ton of them anyway on the greenhouse. Okay, and we can sell that mining drill, bring down another guy. Let's check to see that our active vents are turned off while we're out here. Sell mining drill, 50 credits. Thank you very much. That's good. And now rack off. And all these active vents should be off now. Yep, they're all off. They're good. I just want a quick check of the solar panels. Why am I getting pushed around? Okay, and yeah, not damaged, 99% efficiency. So the whole system works. And yeah, we've got our passive vent. Oh, we've got our passive vent system working quite nicely. Cool. I just read in a comment that there's a two-way in the comments that there's a two-way passive vent variant I didn't even know existed.
Jetpack critical.
I'll have to experiment with that. Okay, but first let's get ourselves more in our jetpack. We'll create a jetpack filling station at some point because we're going to end up with more nitrogen than what we know what to do with. So we'll fill our jetpacks up with cool nitrogen ultimately. Passive vent. Pass through. Okay, there's a lot of them. There's a pass through, there's a valve. Oh, you can have a passive vent with a valve, so you can choose when to open it. Okay, I think pass through. I think that's vents on either side. I mean, look at that. It's, yeah. Okay, I didn't know that. Pass through. An event with a valve. Okay, learnt a few things. Thank you, comment section. Anyway, that's all I want to do with this right now. We can call down another trader. And now we just have to wait for our cooling system to sort itself out, and then we can put it on endless water production, and then not have to worry about water ever again, I hope. I need to rip up these lockers. They're not supposed to be here. Okay, let's open this up. Starlight Suppers. He might sell us eggs. Let's bring him down. Maybe, just maybe, he's got eggs for us. And we'll swing this thing around. I need to upgrade this communication system to get the better traders. I need the better satellite dish for that, which is a huge burden on our power. Speaking of which, what is our power at? 65% and going up. Okay, so even though our cooling system is completely out of whack, we're still gaining power during the day. Oh, okay, there we go. That got kicked around a little bit. One quick check, because that's, yeah, okay, that's not it. That's, yeah, okay, 69 degrees. So we're going to wait for this to drop to 20 degrees, which it's really not going to do if I keep feeding gas into it. It will eventually. But yeah, all the gas should be coming down the line, trying to keep equalize the pressure at 11.3. As this thing cools down, the pressure drops, which means more hot gas floods in to take its place. And that's why it's going to take a long time to cool it. But if we simply do this, it'll cool down a lot faster. Okay, it's also heating up as well because the pollutants that go in here liquefy, which heats up the system. Now, there's going to be pollutants in there for a long time because I think there's quite a few in the tank. But eventually those pollutants will all leak out and there'll be no more liquefaction of pollutants in there. Well, there is no more liquefaction occurring. And this thing will drop all the way back to 20 degrees. But the problem is the pressure will drop. You see, it's already 11.2 and up here we got 11.3. So if I turn this back on again, this thing will start gaining pollutants and it'll start heating up because new gas will take its place. I think I will leave it open because we want the whole system to fix itself. Now, that's it. We're not out of iron. I'm going to need to make hydroponic trays first. So trays, hydroponic trays. Actually, I do want to save some iron. Okay, we'll make a few of these because it's I need to make a, what is it? Just a kit tables. I need 20 iron for that? Oh my gosh. Okay, well, we won't make the full amount of trays. We'll save ourselves some iron because I also want to make, I don't know if they cost iron. They probably do. But a reagent processor, it also costs iron. Okay, how about we save our iron a little bit? We're not going to make the full number of trays. We'll just stop at like 7 or something. Yeah,
Health critical.
that'll do. Yeah, I'm going to go inside and eat and drink in a second. But I want to take some things with me. Okay, there we go. We've got iron. I do ultimately want a couple of tables, so I need copper. Thank you. I want to get a couple of tables eventually, but I'll get one for now. We'll get our reagent processor and our chemistry station put in place for our greenhouse. And then we have to plant a bunch of stuff and sort out our plants, figure out where the permanent plants go. It's quite a bit to do. Okay, so iron has to get out of this machine. I don't know why I turned the machine off. Okay, cool. Iron goes in here. Let's get ourselves a reagent processor. I'm not sure what a chemistry station requires. While we're here, how are we looking on building materials? We could use more plastic for sure and more steel frames. Well, we can start the frames now. Just got to remember to turn all this off before I go into the greenhouse, which I'm going to need to do very soon. Where's all my silicon? It's all there. Need more plastic. And is this done yet? 100%. There we go. Now the other thing we're going to want to get is a chemistry station, one of these. That doesn't require iron, just a bit of steel. Okay, and cool. Chuck that in there. Probably want another fridge as well. Okay, yeah, keep banging those things out. Why did I leave that on? Why is that the wrong stack size? I've been using it to split resources by the looks of it. Okay, that's probably enough steel frames for now. Let's just get a bit more plastic. I've got 2 plastic sheets on me. Where did they come from? How much does another fridge cost? Yeah, we want to get one of those as well. And, oh, I know where the 2 plastic came from. I can quickly put that in place now. There we go. Blah. Okay, and then we'll get ourselves some... Well, we need more plastic, but we'll just stop here because I have to go into the greenhouse. We're at 10% life. We need to eat and drink. This is going up. That's good. Water at 46 liters. Everything else looks pretty good. Okay, let's get the plastic in here. 24 and 12. Actually, it's perfect. It's perfect. Okay, there's our chemistry station. There's our next large fridge. We have to figure out how all this is going to go together in our greenhouse, but we'll get there. And we'll close this. Go inside. And I think a seed just blew into the airlock. Okay, lots of stuff going on here. Yeah, I have to turn all these into compost, but we don't really have the water. Okay, so this stuff here is going to be placed down in here in a second, as is the fridge. These things here are going downstairs, so we'll just chuck them downstairs now. Yeah, I can hold the other 2 on me. Helmet off, suit off. Let's drink a little bit. I don't know. Once we get water production up, we won't have to ration water anymore. I'm just being cautious. You never know when I'll accidentally blow my greenhouse up. We need to have a separate water tank ready to go for that as well. Just in case everything goes horribly wrong. Okay, we'll do that. This waste tank needs emptying as well. This table, I'm thinking, is just going to go down here somewhere, probably right there in this corner here. And our chemistry station and our reagent processor is going to get on top, and then it's going to hook to cables. The fridge is probably going to go right there, and we're going to choose a different place for lockers, and I have to use up this space as well. So still quite a lot of work that needs to be done on this thing here. Oh, this needs to be moved to a new location. I might put it around the corner there. That cable's on the wrong line though. I don't know where to put it actually. Underneath there actually, because there's going to be a chute. I forgot to bring chutes with me. Do I even have any chutes? I might not even have any chutes. I might just go get some really quickly right now. We drunk, so we're fine. No oxygen low warning. Okay, I guess I've got enough oxygen in there right now. Okay, cool. Close that. And yeah, do I have any chutes at all? No, I don't. I don't need many. How much iron have I got left? Good thing I didn't churn out 14 hydroponic trays. It turns out I'm using iron for a lot of things. That goes there, that goes there, and there's the iron. I mean, I want at least 2. 3, at least 3. I can actually figure this out, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 6 chutes. Yeah, make me 6 chutes. If you make more, that's fine. I'm going to use chutes for lots of things. This could be making heavy cables right now. I don't know if the power array needs work or not. How many have I got? 2. It's going down. It goes down dramatically during the night.
Waste
Oxygen.
tank caution.
Oxygen isn't really... We're losing oxygen. Why is our oxygen ticking down? Is that gas mixer currently turned on? We have to check that out in a second. Okay, yeah, so this should be enough chutes. The gas mixer shouldn't be turned on, it should be off. So what is chewing through our oxygen right now? Why is our... We should be gaining oxygen, not losing it. Something is eating away oxygen. Well, that's telling us the oxygen in the tank. So as we suck more oxygen in with our filtration machine, okay, these are fine. Machine's not on. It's not, oh yeah, we're not gaining oxygen because, yeah, we have to get the oxygen percentage in this pipe here up to 50%, I think. If I got it set for 50%, I do.
Health low.
Well, it doesn't have to be 50 anymore. We can drop it dramatically. We can drop it to 40% if we want to. 40% oxygen, yeah, that's fine. And we'll just make this memory 0.4. Still not going to suck out any oxygen. It's the... Okay, the other thing I can think of is the change of pressure. Did we just put a load of... We recently put a load of hydrogen on. Our hydrogen is at 26 degrees, which means our oxygen should be at 26 degrees. I'm thinking the pressure change could be causing the number of moles to change. Where is our oxygen located? There. It's flickering around. It's 26 degrees. I don't know why it's changing. It shouldn't be. It stopped flickering. Maybe our oxygen has stopped. No, it's just slowly ticking down. We're losing oxygen out of our oxygen tank. I don't know why. It's got something to do with this pressure. The pressure's going down. The pressure would go down if the temperature's going down. The temperature should not be going down. It should be stable. So I don't know what the deal is. One thing I do know, though, I just realized I want my greenhouse to be hotter because I want to plant that cocoa. So let's go all the way up to 32 degrees. That'll increase the temperature of the greenhouse. But yeah, we're just slowly leaking oxygen. It's just going down. And that's a bit of a mystery that needs to be solved. It's not crucial. It's not a horrible loss, but it is annoying. We're not gas mixing at the moment, so that's not where it's going. 26, 26. Shouldn't be changing. It shouldn't be changing at all. So I don't know why, but the number of moles of oxygen are just slowly decreasing, and it's just this is bugging me. I wish I knew what exactly was happening there. So we've got oxygen in this pipe system. Let's get through in this pipe system here. Oh, I can't get through. Yeah, it's dropping. We're losing oxygen. Is it just going into our oxygen tank? Where's our oxygen tank located? We have to get a look at that. It's outside next to that CO2 tank. So there is definitely some kind of problem out there. So yeah, we'll get to work on the greenhouse very soon. Look at this, eggs, 4 cartons of them. Yes, we are buying those eggs for sure. We can sell a consumables package. Oh, we can sell wheat to him. I don't think the corn's ready yet, but wheat, definitely. 29 wheat, got to remember that. 29 wheat and a consumables package. We've almost got all our seeds now. I think it's just rice we're missing. I think we'll buy the mushrooms as well, just so we've got them. And yeah, we will buy 4 cartons of eggs. It's 140 credits. But yeah, the mystery we got to solve is what is happening to our oxygen. So this is our oxygen tank here. So it seems to have stabilized at 793 now. We don't have anything on our system that uses oxygen though. So it's a mystery. It's a big mystery. Maybe it was just going down because it was still recovering from the last batch of hydrogen that was created, and that could be the problem. That might very well be it. Oh, eggs. Yeah. We're coming back out anyway to sell the 29 wheat and to yeah, to sell the 29 wheat and to sell a consumables package. So I'll just leave him on there for now. And yeah, so has it stopped? It stopped. Yeah, it's still having trouble. But what I think was happening there, um, yeah. So what I think was happening there was this thing fairly recently created new hydrogen, and that's what's caused the problem. Now, the oxygen we'll be creating um, will be 32 degrees from now on. So I think we up the temperature on this to 32 as well, and now that's going to cause our oxygen to mess up a bit as this thing heats up. This will cool down a little bit, which is fine. We're sitting at 50-degree nitrogen there. This thing activates automatically when this thing turns on, so that's fine. We could probably cycle the logic on that system just to be absolutely sure that nothing bad happens. That's the LED. Okay. Where's our writer? It's that one there. Filtration on. We can turn this off and just cycle this a bit. Turn that on because that one got messed up. So I thought, yeah. I wonder if I throw more stuff in this, if this will automatically turn on, or if I have to change that system so that doesn't happen again. Okay, well, we'll get inside here and we'll have a look.
Waste time critical.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That doesn't happen very often. Okay. We'll actually empty it. Just don't expect that to happen while you're inside. And, okay, we'll empty this into there. Close. Do that. Open. That's fine. Close. Cool. And yeah, we've got a bunch of seeds there. We have to check to see if the composter is working or not. So let's grab, well, we don't need this many wheat seeds. Let's throw 3 wheat seeds in there and see what happens. Is this going to, yeah, it'll process the seeds and go 1, 2, 3, but will it then use them up? That's the question. Okay, so we've got a lot of work to do in here. These things need to be fastened down. There we go.
Hydration critical.
Cool. And we have to get power to it as well. Okay, so these things here are, yeah, okay. It's time for us to start planting our new crops. The ferns are done as well. Okay, we need to populate this greenhouse with ferns. I'm going to start by composting, not composting, yeah, putting compost down. The sugar is not quite done yet. Switchgrass is all done. Okay, well, let's get this stuff off here. Breathe normally. We can go ahead and put this thing in here. That's fine. And yeah, I mean, all these machines need to be connected up. We'll connect them up this way. I mean, these lines are going in anyway. And we need this thing connected as well. Oh, I can't put it there. There's a fridge in the way. Ah, calamity, calamity. I don't want this locker here. This is supposed to be 2 fridges side by side. Now I'm thinking the fridges need to be moved across one. This chute, I think I might change it and put it over here. I don't know. I've got stuff going on over here which I don't really want to mess with. I might put it there right alongside this one though. And then have 2 chute systems. One on the right heads over to my charcoal creation. One on the left is composter, something like that. I wonder if that composter, yeah, okay. It's used it up, so the composter's working again. Okie dokie. Well, let's just do one step at a time. These things here are all hooked up, but this stuff here, I think I've got a line going down here, and we got up to here, then we ran out of cables. So let's get the rest of this stuff set up. And yeah, so this line's going to go down like this, and that, and there, and we're going to keep going, and we're going to go here like this, and this line's going to do this, and we'll get that up, and then we can add plants to the next level of the greenhouse, which should be nice. Okay, they're all attached to the system. Those 3 grow lights work now. That's good. I need 3 more grow lights, don't I? For the back end, for the bottom. Do I have anything else up there that I wanted to bring down? Nope. I'll compost all these seeds soon. I'll figure out these fridges too. I might move them across one, which is very annoying. Maybe I could put the bench up again around there, and I don't know. I'll figure it out. Oh, these things here wanted to be connected as well. But yeah, I came up here to see if there was anything up here. There we go. And now shoots. Okay, so for now, I'm going to have this chute just go like this way, because I don't want it going straight into this machine. But basically, what I want here is a junction, which, no, connects up like that, and then a inlet that goes like this. And that way I can put things into the machine. And I can make this a straight chute, so I can send things straight into the machine if I want to. And this thing here is just going to be a corner that comes out this way and dumps our stuff out here. If you don't do this, the cans can get stuck in the machine. And this all works. So I can actually make some stuff now. This is done. That's great. I can turn this off. I'm not using that at the moment. But yeah, this all needs to be fixed up. Maybe we empty this locker. We just move the 2 fridges across one. That might be the way to do it. This potato's done. I'm going to have to start making more potatoes now. If we put this in here, we can make ourselves a baked potato right now. I think we'll make canned French fries first for a while, once we've got the soy. That'll be a good intermediate food to go to. We don't need to drink. We're fine. Okay, so yeah, I need to start populating the greenhouse with those things. So, any of these things seeded yet? What about this line here? Yeah, okay. We'll get this line of 5 out of the way. Oh, there's only 4 on that plant. Oh. No, don't plant it. Okay, there we go. Wheat harvested. Sorry, I'm a bit distracted. That's why I was going so slow. I'm not distracted anymore. I've fixed everything up. Now, okay, so yeah, we want to plant all these. What I want to do is, can I plant more of these? These are all seeded. Okay, we're going to plant some permanent plants now. So I want my pumpkins to be on that first line because they're low to the ground and you can see over them. Now I'm going to have a variety of plants in this line here. Not many, just a few of each. I don't need many of each. More than anything, it's more aesthetic than anything. Because I'll probably be living off of pumpkin pie or maybe chocolate cake or something like that. But I'm just thinking 2 cocoa plants, 2 tomatoes, maybe a potato, and some corn. Something like that will be acceptable. Just chuck them down there. Yeah, and this line here can be, the soy's not ready yet, it can be populated with these things. So what I'll do is I'll grab some fertilizer. This is no good. I need to get a full stack of these. Okay, and what we're going to do is fertilize. Yep, fertilize our new ferns so that we can populate the greenhouse. At the end, all those bottom floors are basically going to be ferns. And put this in here. Fertilize, fertilize. 1, 2. Grab these, fertilize that one. And now I just need somewhere to chuck this last fern. Is anything else over here seeded? No, I guess I don't need to worry about the seeds. It's just, yeah, so this whole line is going to be pumpkins, but it looks like they're seeding, so we'll just rip them all up. So there's enough of my 3 pumpkin seeds. Okay, and we'll put a fern in this last spot. Yeah, we'll put it in the last splot. We've just got wheat seeds everywhere. We've got seeds everywhere. They're all getting composted, but I need water production first before I do that. I'm not going to bother composting these because they take forever to grow. Yeah, and we'll put one down there. There we go. Now this line here, I'm thinking we'll do corn down the end. So while I'm waiting for the corn, I'll fertilize this spot and we'll get that going. I might go corn, corn, potato, something like that. That's what I'm thinking. Let's get a potato in there. And then we'll go tomato, tomato, cocoa, cocoa. We'll only have 2 of each plant, so we'll have a spare seed that we'll just leave. And cocoa can go here. The temperature needed to be higher in here because I think cocoa requires a higher temperature from memory. Okay, we've got a spare seed. That's good. We'll accumulate those seeds. We'll take them outside so nothing, if anything bad happens to the greenhouse, we can repopulate everything. And I kind of want to build up my soy collection as well. But yeah, it's probably these 2 whole lines here are probably going to be wheat, and these 2 are going to be soy, and we're going to have sugar cane along the back here. So that's my basic thinking. The tall plants at the back, the short plants at the front. Okay, and what else can we grow, huh? We'll probably just grow more wheat while we're waiting for the rest of the plants to populate. I wish some of the soy was ready. I want to plant that right now. Is the sugar ready? Yeah, okay. We can increase our sugar cane. They're not seeding yet, but we can get more sugar down and get them growing as fast as possible. We've got a spot right there. We'll chuck one here. We've done all our ferns, haven't we? So we'll chuck one there. And okay. We just wait for the rest of these to seed, and then we can do other things. Meanwhile, all of these are seeded. This is basically hydrogen I'm missing out on. But it's pretty nice that you get like over 800 hydrogen or whatever it is, like 840 moles of hydrogen for 7 of these plants. Oh, you get more than that because you can also compost the seeds. So it's actually a lot of hydrogen for just one short line of switchgrass. Quite incredible, but this is a pain in the neck. I wish the game, please developers of the game, give us a harvesting tool. Make it expensive, you know, make it cost waspaloy or hastaloy or something. Make it cost some, you know, super duper advanced alloy that's hard to make. But yeah, give me some option so that I can just click on this once and get all 15 at the same time, and that way I don't have to sit here going click, 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 click. This is a pain in the neck. It would just make life easier. You know, a late game tool, basically. I mean, the late game tool is supposed to be the Larry. You're supposed to set up an automated Larry system to harvest this for you. But something before the Larry, just so you can get through this stage without the monotonous click, 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 and just sitting there wasting time, clicking like a crazy person. I think it's fine early on in the game. It's perfectly fine to have it like that early, but later on you should be able to upgrade to a better system. Oh, that one's seeded. Fantastic. And we're going to save the seeds for now because I want to accumulate. I want to have a backup seed vault somewhere on the other side of my base. But yeah, we got 2 more of these things that we can grow. If any of these things are seeded, we can get that going. I want to just get my 10 seeds back up as soon as possible. Okay, yeah, chuck that there. Sugarcane goes in there. There we go. Is there another plant? Yep, that one's seeded. Good. Put sugarcane there as well. Okay, and that'll give us our sugarcane seeds faster. Now, obviously, a lot of this farming I'm going to do in between episodes, but the stuff that I've done so far, I kind of feel like I had to do. We still have to populate the entire rest of the greenhouse. This soy, oh, the soy's ready. Well, not ready, but I can make 6 extra soy plants with that. I just need the plot spaces for that. And so there's 2. 3, fantastic. I think this entire line here is going to be soy, so planting him here is fine. Okay, that's 5 plot spaces. We need 1 more. That'll do. Okay, and let's get some soy going. Soy is needed to make soy oil, which you need for basically all the advanced cooking recipes. So that's fine. Should I compost these? I think I should. It's oh, I've got 2 of them on me already. Well, we'll chuck them back down there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we'll get these. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can hear my character huffing and puffing away there. That's going to stop soon, very, very soon. Once the cooling system has fixed itself, we have epic water production coming in. I'm just going to go ham and just drink up completely to full all the time after that. So yeah, me composting like that, I should have done that when I first planted the ferns and the soy, because they're just too important. Don't want to, I want to get those going. The ferns in particular, I need, a ridiculous number of ferns. And then there's Darga ferns, which are a late game plant, which I think you need the more advanced traders for, which probably requires an oxygenated hangar and probably requires the upgraded satellite dish. I probably need to fully upgrade the system to get those, because I've never actually ever seen them before, but I know they exist. I know they're in the game. This is seeded, and now we'll save the seed. I'm gonna seed collection for our seed vault, our eventual seed vault. All these seeds, pretty much all the excess seeds are getting composted the moment the moment we have tons of water to play with. And there's more seeds. There's more wheat. Now we can start doing stuff with this wheat. There's 100 wheat. We can't. I haven't hooked up the machines yet. Okay, let's hook up the machine. Oh, I can't hook up the machine. I've got to move the fridge. Okay, I've got to move the cupboard to move the fridges so that this can have a better location. If I'm going to move the fridge anyway, I might put it there instead of along here like this. I originally planned to have it there with a fridge next to it, but it looks like that's not happening. And we've got space here. I can put shelves on these walls, and we can really use this space. I have something special planned for this area here. Okay, so I've got to move the fridges to move this to turn the wheat into flour. Right now, though, I'm just going to get some water in me, because that constant huffing and puffing is annoying the heck out of me. Let's get as much of this system done as possible. This is all done and ready to go. Down here is where we need to work. We've got 2 grow lights in place. The third grow light is not supposed to be here. Remember, it has to go on this line here instead, like this. And then we have to cable that up. And oopsies. And there we go. They're all cabled. That's good. We can go turn that light on now. We can join the other lights. Okay, and then that line, I think, has to continue down like this for the next floor. And basically, this whole box is just one giant oxygen factory. That's basically the idea. Just producing epic amount of oxygen for us. It's just going to be ferns, ferns, and more ferns. And I think this goes like this and like this. Right? Yeah, but the other ones go down this line here. And yep, like this, like that. Let's get it done. I wonder what my cooling system is at.
Health low.
I'm wondering
Hydration critical.
I'm wondering if it's recovered yet. Or I'm wondering if the coolest temperature is recovered. It doesn't have to fully recover before I can start making water, but I am keen to make water and get that composter just running non-stop as well. I do need to upgrade the water systems quite substantially, actually, and I have a special plan for that. It's quite a intensive plan. It's quite a large project, but I do want more than one combustor, and I want them located somewhere different. Okay, so the only reason why this doesn't work is because there's no water in here. So the water line only came down as far as here. Well, I can plant stuff in there. If those ferns will hurry up and grow, we can go ahead and oh, there we go. We can just populate it with ferns straight away. I mean, I could stick wheat in there for the time being while I'm waiting to grow those ferns up to a much better number. Now, yeah, we want to like that, yeah, and down into the next section like that. Okay, so this room can be fully populated with plants now. That's good. Let me down. And this pipe goes down here. And across like that. And there we go. Oh, we need more. Get in there. 1, 2. Boom. Oh, 1, 2. Boom. Boom. 1, 2. And there. And I've only just got enough pipes. It's kind of crazy. Only 4 pipes left. Okay. It's a good decision to just, to just go ham on them. Yeah, all the water has made it all the way down here. Less than 45 liters now, which is still quite fine. Consider at one point of the game we were down to our last 6 liters and staring death in the face. I'm not hooking up these last ones yet. Just I like, just so that there's no water loss or no errors, I like to get all the things in place, and then I hook them up at the very end. And that's all the trays we have. We can figure out how many more trays we need. It's 7 per line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, so 35 plus 5. We need 40 trays. It's only 400 iron. 400 iron. But yeah, the other thing we need is 3 grow lights and 400 iron. And 400 iron versus trays. 40 trays and 3 grow lights. And once we get that, we can finish off this system here. For the time being, though, we have, what is that, 42 trays worth of plants that need planting. They haven't been planted yet. Okay, a lot of these are almost done as well. It would be nice if we could replace them with ferns, but oops, the ferns aren't ready yet. Okay, the soy is almost seeded. I've got nothing in here. I've got a sugar cane that's ready to go though. And yeah, I mean, I think I'll just plant wheat in those places for the time being until, until I'm ready. I'll plant wheat in every empty tray slot basically until the ferns are ready, and then we're going to replace them all with ferns. Okay, so it's been a bit of a gardening episode. You've seen me do a bit of gardening here. Not all, I've left a lot of stuff ungardened. I'll do that between episodes. But once this is all set up and ready to go, oh, fantastic. The oxygen production will be amazing. And all of these need to be planted. Yeah, and these grow lights all work. Okay, so the other thing we need to do, of course, is with these, I'm just doing one more crop of wheat, and then hopefully by then I will have multiplied my ferns enough to populate them all with ferns, or populate a lot more of them with ferns anyway. It'll be wheat and ferns until eventually they all become ferns. And then I won't even bother harvesting them after that. I'll just basically leave them there, just creating oxygen for us, unharvested. I'll be harvesting some ferns for milk, but not many. It's milk. It's ferns and soy oil. Okay, so that's it. There's nothing more I can do there. I can't. I thought it was 42 that I needed, but oh no, I planted some upstairs. Yeah. I'm like, how did I end up with 39 left at the end? Okay, now we do have a bit of a problem here that we need to solve. One of them is all these seeds. They're going to get composted, but for the time being, they're just going to sit around on the floor in the way. Be getting flooring on this stuff very soon. I particularly want to have some flooring here so I can reach up and throw things in there. I'll be throwing steel cans in there. Reminds me I need to bring some steel cans with me. 3 grow lights and 40 hydroponic trays. So it's quite a lot. Now, how much wheat did that trader want? I think it was 29. So I need to take that out. And yeah, look at all this. I mean, some of this stuff is valuable stuff. Yeah, I want to keep these with me and take them out to another area of my base so that I can prevent accidents. And I think I've already got switchgrass out there and wheat and potatoes. I've got all of that out there. Okay, and we need to rip all this up. And I mean, we could put another line down here. And a bit of a seed vault would be nice to have. Okay, let's get this other fridge down. And yeah, we'll put it alongside. We just need to open up the area so that we can use it. And we need to figure out a way to get cabling in there. I don't know if there's a cable to connect to. I could just keep connecting from this line here. Yeah. Okay, it doesn't matter if the fridges are on a different system. It only matters if we lose power. Yes, there's one going to go there, and one is going to go there. And this is a 4-way junction. Yeah, so I think it's just that and that. And now it's a 3-way junction. Yeah, just a junction. Cool. And this fridge should work. This fridge no longer works. Let's transfer our food over to the new fridge. And yeah, I'm keeping a lot of wheat for planting crops and for making flour. And keeping potatoes for making baked potatoes and stuff. We can go ahead and eat this. Gonna have to make another one in a second. I was hoping to make some better foods. There we go. And that fridge works now, but we're not currently populating it.
Health critical.
Now, I've already ripped this stuff up. There we go, that and that. And we'll do this, and we'll do that. And we'll do this. And yeah, we'll just put this in here. Could just sit in that corner there. Maybe we'll put a shelf up here. Might be good. And we can probably want the chemistry station in the corner. It's the one I'll use the least. And there we go. And now we just have to cable it up. And yeah, I don't know. I'd rather this cable be out of the way. Okay, cool. Okay, fantastic. Turn this on, and now we can do cool stuff. Let's make 100. Let's chuck 100 in there. So you chuck the 100 into the reagent processor. You hit the button, and it makes wheat for us. Now the thing stops when the light turns red, not when the sound stops. So don't base it off the sound, base it off the light. Light's gone red, now it's ready. And there we go, there's 500 grams of flour to this machine here. So we got 500 grams of flour. Lots of things require flour. Cakes, for instance, are 50 grams. Bread is 200 grams. This is just sugar and cocoa. Chocolate cake, 50 grams. You want to make cereal bar, 50 grams. You can see you need flour for quite a few things. Pumpkin pie is 100 grams. I love this stuff. I'll be using this. Probably chocolate cakes and pumpkin pies. I'll be doing them. They also require eggs. That's why I need to buy eggs from the trader. I think you can buy fertilized eggs and do your own chickens, but I've never seen one. I've never seen a trader that does that, but apparently he exists. So finding him probably requires more advanced traders later on. Okay, yeah, and we can really up our flour to a whole level. I'm just getting the 50 stacks because they're convenient. There we go. So there's a lot of our wheat is gone now. That's fine. I'll be using that wheat to plant stuff. Oh, the light's not red yet. Okay. And you see the other things we need, like if you want a chocolate cake, we need milk. That's fern and soy oil. Cocoa, that's simple. Sugar just requires sugar. We just make sugar in the machine. A cake is, milk, egg, sugar, flour. Milk, egg, sugar, flour, cocoa. This though here, Now some things require soy oil. I can't remember what. A bread loaf requires oil. So yeah, a lot of these things do require oil. A lot of them don't. We'll be making our own soy oil very, very soon. I'm at 5% health. That's driving me crazy. That's dead. That's at 91%. Okay, we'll drink this one. Just get back up again. Are these things done yet? Seeds. Okay, we got a seed. Yeah, this one's done. We want to keep the seed. We want to replant this soy. We want to populate the greenhouse as fast as possible. Well, I mean, we have to get as much soy in here as we can. Now, the soys actually eat nitrogen, so our nitrogen is going to get slowly eaten up by that. Oh, this one's seeded as well. I shouldn't have thrown that thing away. We need it. Cool. Me fertilizing this, of course, is going to allow us to get it's going to allow us to get a lot more soy. And this one's seeded as well. Okay, cool. So rather than turn it into soy oil, I'm just going to make sure we get as much soy as we can. And okay, and the rest of the gardening, of course, I can do off screen after this episode, which is coming up very, very soon. There's just a few other things
Hydration critical.
we want to do before we get to that stage. Okay, so water's fine, 44.4. These things, see these things? They're growing already. Switchgrass is so quick. It's insane how quick it is. I might plant some wheat in these two crops as well. Wheat is a very fast growing plant, so using it as a temporary plant while you're waiting for other things to finish so you can populate them, I just find wheat's really good for that. And wheat is also giving you 5 wheat per plant, so it's actually really good just for throwing into your, your arc furnace to turn into hydrogen. So wheat is an amazing plant, absolutely amazing. Why am I opening this fridge? We're not using that fridge. We're using this one. If you're going to plant something, you plant this, the most damaged one, obviously. You keep the fresh ones. And there we go. This corn takes a while. We don't really need corn, but that one's not ready. Moderately well. This plant is unhappy with me. Maybe too much light? I don't know. But the rest are thriving. So there's just one plant that's a bit messed up. The rest are doing quite well at the moment. Okay, so a bit of a gardening episode this has been. Um, we need to take our seeds out with us. That these are, we want to keep them so that we don't, so that if an accident happens, we can. Oh, this is done. God, that must have only just been done. I thought this was the moderate plant. This was the one that was unhappy. These are all turning into compost, so don't worry, that seed pile will disappear once we get our water production up and running to a higher degree. And, oh, I keep opening the wrong fridge. I'm used to the fridge being there. We just have to plant this last wheat plant there. That's fine. And I think we're all good. Oh yeah, I have to harvest all of those. And these have just been planted. They're fine. And we can't put anything on this level here until we get
Health low.
the grow lights in place. When we get grow light here, we can plant these, but we need the hydroponic trays. So another thing I'm going to do after this episode is go mining and get the 400 iron that we need. And I'll probably make the 3 grow lights as well. I might even get the iron, furnace it, and make the hydroponic trays. So you don't have to watch me sitting there making them as such, or at least I'll put them on. Okay, we've got a kilogram of flour in there. That's a lot to make a lot of food for a long time. We've got potatoes there. So, yeah, last thing we'll do is we'll just go outside. Oh, I ran out of food. Well, I'll make more between episodes. Okay, so last thing we're going to do is we're going to go outside and we 29 wheat. No, no. Okay, I've put my pile of seeds in a very unfortunate location. The trader wanted 29 wheat, remember? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Let's sell wheat to him. He also wants a consumables package. I don't know if I'm going to bother, actually. I think we've got enough credits now, and especially with us selling this wheat. I think we've got enough credits. I don't think we need to buy and sell stuff from the trader anymore. I think we're actually fine there. We'll be able to slowly sell food to the trader as time goes by. We'll sell our spare food to him. Just stellar icicles. He's no good. Let's change this satellite dish around and tilt it down a bit. And oxygen is fine. We just need more of it. The filtration machine will kick in when the oxygen percentage gets high. Look what's happened to our power, though. Oh, dear boy. Oh, God. Oh, gosh. We've got to, maybe I'll get a solar generator up and running. So look at this, 29 wheat. There's 87 more credits. Thank you. We're at 420 credits now. And I don't think we need to sell the consumables package. I think the rice costs 200 credits. And the rest is just going to be buying eggs pretty much. 140. Yeah, we'll get those eggs. Thank you. And we're not allowed to buy anything else. I really want to buy this. 25 decay food. I mean, he pays us for 250 decay food, which is just free hydrogen. But it's against our rules, remember? Only eggs and seeds allowed. So even though he's got amazing stuff for us, we're not allowed to buy it, which is a shame. Now, with the eggs, if you store them in the oven, they last forever. Like, it's kind of weird. You put them in the fridge, they'll slowly decay over time. You put them in the oven, they'll last forever. And we'll just get the egg carton. So I would like to find a trader that sells us a fertilized egg so that I can get chickens and then make my own eggs. And I don't have to worry about that anymore, but that's going to take a while to find him. Before I go and put those eggs in the fridge, really quick look.
Health critical.
It's down to 42.5. So we've taken it from 60 to 42.5. It's halfway there. By the time the next episode starts and I've done all my gardening and I've done all my mining and degassing and furnacing and more farming again, most of that cooling system should hopefully be back to normal again. Seeds going everywhere. Let's make this the fridge that holds our eggs. And yeah, if you want to see it, there you go. There's our eggs. And we can just shove them in the oven and turn them into stuff. Okay, all our seeds have blown into ridiculous places. We've got a lot of work to do there. I think moving this thing here and this thing here are two of the next big tasks I'm going to do. Setting up a solid generator so that we can generate power because our power is slowly going down. We've also got more solar panels we need to hook up. I think the last line, or did I do the last line? I can't even remember. It was so long ago that we worked on power. We'll put these around the corner here so they don't blow in. And then I've got other massive projects that need to be put in place. And they are actually very large projects, which are quite intensive. So we'll find out very soon. I've got extra cables there that aren't even being used. I don't know why I haven't ripped them up yet. This is, I think this is just a straight one. And this connects into the air conditioner, I think. Yeah, I don't even need one there. That should just say junction now. Cool. Anyway, so this is the end of this episode. Bit of a greenhouse gardening episode. You can see the greenhouse is taking shape now. We're going to have a nice little kitchen area, our fridges. This area here needs work. I've got plans for this area. This chute's probably going to be moved to the other side because I harvest over here. I don't want to harvest and have to run to the other side of the greenhouse. So I'll be probably having two chutes next to each other. I have plans for this area and this area here. It's coming up. It's coming up, but as you can see, I've also got lots of harvesting to do. So I'm going to do that now. Then I'm going to go mining and degas and oopsies. Degas, furnace, more farming, and then meet you for the next episode after that. So everyone, thanks for watching. Hope you're still enjoying the series. Come back and see what happens next. And of course, bye for now.